What do you think is the most important ability in the martial arts? Is it speed, strength, flexibility, balance? I don't think it's any of those things. I think it's something that almost anyone can develop. The most important ability in the martial arts is discipline. Hi everyone, I'm the Old Man Kicking. In over 30 years of training in the martial arts, I can say with confidence that the most important ability for a martial artist isn't anything physical. Your physical abilities can be improved. They can be honed if you put in the time, but will you put in the time? Training in the martial arts is not easy. The techniques are not easy. The training can be repetitive. It can be monotonous. You need discipline to persevere. Do you want to be a martial artist? You need to ask yourself a few questions. Will you train day after day? Will you keep working on a technique or a combination that isn't working for you? Will you carve out the time to train no matter how busy the rest of your life is? Will you show up when you're tired or sore or bored? Will you invest in the repetitions? Will you do the work? Will you keep going when you get frustrated? Training in the martial arts will be challenging. There'll be days when your form is garbage. There'll be days when you can't make sense of a technique. There'll be days when you question everything. That happens to all of us. How we get through those days is important. What we do when it gets hard matters. It's not talent that makes you a good martial artist. It's not ability that keeps you training into your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. It's the will to train. Not everyone have this, and that can be understandable. We all like quick results. We all want improvement to happen faster than it does. We live in a world where we often get immediate gratification. But the martial arts remind us that meaningful progress takes time. I think the value of the martial arts is they teach that not everything is easy. They teach us that we can do hard things. They teach us that our discipline and our effort pay off. They teach us we have the ability to improve ourselves if we decide to invest the effort to do so. These are important life lessons that can propel us to succeed in the martial arts, but also in other areas of our lives. Not everyone will embrace the challenge of training in the martial arts. Not everyone will commit to this grind, but you can. And it doesn't take as long as you might think. 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes a day is enough to make progress in the martial arts and to improve your physical and mental health and well-being. Just a few minutes every day working your basics. Throw in basic blocks and punches, throw in front kicks and roundhouse kicks and side kicks. Doing some stretching, doing some conditioning. Making small investments every day. Doing brief but consistent micro workouts at home that you can fit into your busy schedule. That's all it takes. Speed, strength, flexibility, technique, all of that will come, but only if you keep showing up. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need hours of free time. You don't need extraordinary talent. You need a few minutes, a willingness to begin, and the discipline to come back tomorrow. Stop wishing, start working, and keep kicking. What's the hardest part of staying consistent with your training? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what other videos you'd like me to make. Make sure to hit subscribe, kick that like button, check out my other videos, and keep kicking.